Hello students. Today we are going to discuss about observation. Observation involves seeing things such as objects, processes, relationships and events and even formally recording and analyzing what is seen. Almost all observation cannot be seen as a scientific observation, but definitely observation becomes a scientific tool for the researchers to the extent that it serves a formulated research purpose. It is planned, it is systematic, it is related to more general theoretical propositions, and it is recorded systematically, and also it is subjected to check and controls on validity and reliability. The major definitions given by the various authors onto observation are, as Lindsay Gardner has defined observation as selection, provocation, recording, and encoding of that set of behaviors and settings concerning organism in situ, that is, situ means situation, naturalistic setting or familiar surroundings which are consistent with empirical aims. According to Moses and Carlton, they are of the opinion that observation implies the use of eyes rather than of the ears and the voice. Goodey and Hart, the best social scientists who discuss social research into various manners, has described observation as a science, and mainly science begins with observation and must ultimately return to observation for its final validation. Which dimensions we can observe in observation? That is physical actions. We can observe the pattern of working, how the people are watching television, what type of serials they are watching, what type of media they are watching. That we can do. Verbal behavior, how they converse, the two people, husband and wife, colleagues, doctor, patient, etc., how they converse with each other. Expressive behavior, the tone of voice, facial expressions, which are must to read any individual. Spatial relations, physical distance between workers in the factory. Temporal patterns, which actually exhibits the time patterns. That is, for example, amount of time spent in playing or watching television or any activity whatsoever an individual is performing. And the verbal records, that is, content of memoranda, slogan, which type of slogans are shouted at, so that we are going to discuss. That dimension can be observed. Now, for the types of observation, if we see, there are numerous type of participation, but mainly participant and non-participant observation are the major types, but we are discussing all the types of observation here. First, participant observation, in which researcher joins group activities, blending his or her roles as member or learner, and observes natural behavior overtly or as well as covertly. Overtly means that is being present over there, and sometimes covertly, that is that not influencing the persons, not interfering into the observation pattern. Then the second one is non-participant observation. Observer remains detached, records behavior unnoticed, often using devices, ensuring no emotional involvement or direct participation. Direct observation, observer is physically present, flexibly monitoring events, adjusting his or her focus, and capturing subtle, unexpected behaviors in real time. Another type of observation is indirect observation, that is, whenever observation is recorded via camera or the devices through which we can record their gestures, record their movements, record their interactions, and here the researcher is present or not hardly makes any difference. Mainly nowadays in Chandigarh, this tool has been used full for traffic for the sake of comfort, etc. This indirect observation is used. Then is controlled observation, which is conducted in lab or field with clear decision on variables, primarily used to infer causality and test hypothesis. Uncontrolled observation, free from variable control, descriptive in nature, and often used in participant observation to capture natural and unstructured behavior. Thank you.